Hello,
started
friends,
something
and
new.
welcome back to Ho with the Bro with Elise and Preston.
And I'm the hoe.
And I'm the bro.
Well, how was your weekend? I mean, we were together,
We
but
were together. I was on a fucking 3-day bender yet again.
oh boy, it was.
My voice is still here.
I know.
I didn't lose my voice this
I know,
weekend.
that's when you know it was more of a chill, but it wasn't chill.
It was not
It
chill.
was not chill.
I got fucked up on Thursday. I got fucked up on Friday. I got fucked up on Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
What did I do?
Oh, we were hungover as fuck.
I wasn't hungover.
You slept till 3.
Okay. Well, I didn't go to bed till 9:30 in the
Okay.
morning.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing we need to stop. I can't do it. I love it in the
I
moment.
can't do it as regularly as I do.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm here for it, like every once in a while, but every time, I don't know, dude. I
A
little part of me dies.
I don't know how to just like stop.
I agree.
Not even just like stop like drinking in general, but like I don't want
Just
the night to end.
yeah.
Like there's
Well-
so much. I was like, oh my god, like why does it have? Why are the bars have to close at fucking 5 o'clock? I still need to be doing something.
Yeah, no, I
What
was
the
like,
fuck?
so we can kind of we went to a
Yeah.
gay bar. You know,
Oh yeah.
So shout out,
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We did our part. Yeah, right.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I had some wieners in my face.
So did I. Yeah.
I loved every minute of it.
I
I loved every single minute of it.
agree to disagree. Okay.
Yeah, because I've never been to like an actual like gay bar before.
was
These were like I was like, fuck yeah.
like so
Fuck yeah.
we walk in and it's just shirtless dudes. And I was like, you know what,
Everywhere.
whatever. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't blame them. It was fucking hot.
I could not handle that bar. I've never been known like not to be able to hang.
Dude.
I could not hang in that bar. I was dying.
Like when we came out, it was a relief. Like it was just like a gasp of air. I was like, I don't even know how I survived that whole night. Like it was insane.
I could
Like I was
not do
shirtless
it.
at one point because I don't care. Like I might send
No.
off the wrong vibes, but
I
it's
was
too hot
so
in here.
sweaty.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't just my sweat on my body.
Yep.
And now I just felt gross.
Ooh, I haven't washed that shirt actually. I need
Burn
to
it.
do that thing. Might
Burn
as well.
it. There's so much like ugh.
It smells. I don't even know what to compare it to. It's just like, yeah, nope.
Nope.
But I just
Disgusting.
say, yeah, coming out at 5 a.m. I was like ready, like okay, where's like Afties? Like, I was
Where's
ready to keep
Afties at
going,
5 a.m.
and walked outside, and it was just daylight out, and I was like, oh,
Good morning.
I have to go to bed. Like,
Yeah, but like, how can you go to bed when it's like daylight? It's like, oh shit, I should just get.
well, it just that's
just
why
rolling.
I was so thrown off. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
whoa, no, like,
Yeah, coming out of
it's
like
supposed
a
to be dark.
dark. That bar was dark.
Yes, it was like, yeah, literally. Yeah,
It was like basement vibes, low key.
Yeah, frat
like
party.
hot, sweaty, like I hate to compare it to a frat, but like,
a little bit. Yeah.
the bar itself.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
I was talking to a girl, and she just goes, "I'm rolling on Molly right now." I was like, "Oh, well, you know." Well,
Fuck yeah.
I guess we were. Yeah, maybe we cut that part actually. Never mind. We can't talk about that yet. Never mind. Cut that.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was talking to a girl, and dude, I've been thinking about this way too much. Like, I don't want to be out of control anymore because that conversation was the most impossible thing I've ever had to do. Sure, she was rolling on Molly. That doesn't help. But like, I was sitting there, and you guys were gone or in the bathroom. Like, I knew where you were, but all of a sudden, I was like, I tweaked. I was like, I don't know where my friends are. I can't find my friends.
And
It's
that was
so
the
hot
only
in
thing
here.
that you could think about.
Yeah, it was just my mind was just like, what else? I can't even think of it right
I'm
now.
in Chicago by myself. I don't know where my friends are.
Yeah.
This bar is like too much. That bar was a lot.
It was just a split moment. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm way too drunk for this. Like, and so I don't like have a desire to like fucking black out. Like
Yeah.
it was hard. That was hard.
I didn't black out this weekend, and it felt really good to know everything. Like, obviously, you don't remember every single thing that
Brown.
happens in a night,
Brown,
you know,
yeah.
but it felt good
It did feel good.
to like remember the whole night,
It
like
felt
know
good.
where we went and everything.
It felt
yeah.
good to just have a fucking. That was fun.
It was
I
a
haven't had that
lot
much
of
fun
fun.
in a while. Like, guys, go to a gay bar.
Go to a gay bar. You'll feel, first of all, ladies, go to a gay bar. You can clap your ass and dance with men and feel safe.
Yeah.
I've
It-
never felt safer in a bar in my entire life.
Oh yeah, they love it. Oh, they eat that shit up too. Like,
Oh,
not
yeah.
like in a weird way. Like, they just
No,
hype
like-
you up.
Yes, gay men are the #1 hype up girls.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
like.
Dude,
It's amazing. Like, you'll walk past, they'll be like, "Oh, you're so pretty." I'm like, "Oh my god, I just want to make out with you."
Sorry, hometown. Don't listen. Stop listening now. Okay, dude. But for real, like, guys, like, just go do it. Cause you might feel weird at first, but after a while, like, yeah, you have like people looking at you.
I feel like only straight men would feel weird.
Exactly.
I don't feel like women would feel weird at all, but straight men would.
Yeah, so I would say at first it's a little uncomfortable. Like everyone's like staring at you and like, you know, you're eye candy in a way.
I feel like they're just trying to figure it out. Like, is it straight?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's dark. I can't really tell. Get a gauge.
Hey, little ego boost.
Right. And just so you know, like, straight men, gay guys don't fucking want you. So, like, chill the fuck out.
Like, once you give off the vibes of you're straight, they're like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, they don't care.
Move on to the next.
Yeah. It was so fun, man. So
it was a lot of fun. Because, I went to gay bars the night before, too, that were... one of them was like so intense. We walk in and it's like more of like a chill like bar area, and then in the back is like like dancey type shit, and there was like strobe lights nonstop, and I was like, I'm literally gonna like pass out. Like I'm overstimulated right now. Like,
that's where you said you like literally guys were dancing on it, like dicks were like basically hanging out.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. There was men dancing on the bar, like getting tips and shit. I was like, go the fuck off. Yes.
Yeah. Dude,
It was a lot of fun.
What a fucking weekend.
It was a really good weekend.
Like, I'm not going to lie. Pride was fun. That was a lot of fun. Like, and that's, you know, that's kind of like the gist of this episode.
So there will be an interview, and this is going to be, it will have to be released, like we said to you guys on, like Insta. It'll be a little bit later because we had some technical issues. But I think the message that we want to portray is Pride isn't just during June.
Yeah, like
it should be, you know, the LGBTQ community should be celebrated every single day of the year.
Absolutely. And that's why we thought, you know, we want to take our time with this one, make sure we get it right.
Yeah, we want to do it right because, like, obviously we're two straight people.
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
We don't want to come off like any sort of way except we're accepting, and we want to bring not just like awareness, but just like love and support and
we just want to have a conversation.
Exactly.
Like, that's just a part of we support it.
Because I mean, you hear, you know, like this whole podcast is topics and ideas from a girl's versus a guy's perspective. Yep. It's a straight girl and a straight guy's perspective, and we just want to bring on another perspective. Yeah. So, and I think if you have different perspectives in your life, it makes you a more well-rounded person, and you can understand others and yourself
100%
so much better.
100% agree. And we're gonna have an interview on later. I just say, do you have any hot mess before we is there anything that...
Do I have a hot mess?
Just say it seems...
Okay, so this isn't really like hot mess, but I just want to say I had a 3-hour fuck sesh.
Sheesh. Dude, no, I'm telling you, 30 minutes max. I'm done.
3 hours.
No, dude. No. Like,
3 fucking hours.
Respect. Dude, no. I'm telling you, they're the longest I think I've ever actually, like... And it's like, it's not like constant, right? It's like you finish and go back to,
Well, I was like finishing and I was like, again.
More. We're back.
Again. I felt like a dude. I was like, why is my libido so high? Like, let's keep going. Dude. And hometown's like, I can't. I'm like, all right, well, you got to do something to me because I'm not ready to stop.
There is nothing left in the chamber. We're out completely. Tank's on E. It's been on E.
Tank was like,
we're
riding working.
We're on rims. There's no wheels. They're gone. They fell off 2 hours ago. Dude, that would be me, bro. Like, I think my longest like sesh, I guess you could say, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but like it's more spaced out. Like, I don't know how.
But like, have you done it with supplements?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean, and that would make a difference.
Yeah.
That would make a difference. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Maybe, you know, you get a little boost. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I really fucking like Hometown. Okay? Like, I'm really into him.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want to expose like too much of our relationship for like his sake.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I do the same.
But I was sitting at work today and I was like, you know what? I'm always going to be a little toxic.
Sure.
But I wanted to give myself a reason not like that, like I can't be toxic. And remember how like my exes like followed me on Insta and I let them follow me back?
Yes.
I removed them from my follower list.
This is progress. We're proud.
That's a big step.
That is a big step, honestly. Like,
it's a really big step.
Okay, this is good.
I had them on, and I followed one of them, and I unfollowed, and I'm like, you know what?
It's time.
It's like, time. Also, I'm happy with who I'm with right now.
Yeah.
And the dick is a trillion times better. He's a trillion times more attractive.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
You know, and I'm happy, and I'm like, there's no reason to fuck this up. Just in, you know, like, you never know what's gonna happen.
Wow, I might tear up. This is
I know.
This is a big moment. I'm glad you guys are here with us.
It's a really big moment. Well, let's just watch. Maybe he'll request me again. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, I thought I was like, good. I did it for him, but I mostly did it for me because I was like, you know what? It's time to get over these fucking people.
Absolutely.
I'm over talking about my exes.
It's time to move on. But yeah, they may be ugly, but we don't have to.
They may be ugly, but we don't need to keep them in our lives.
No, I love that. Good for you.
So that's it's not a hot mess. It's a good mess.
We love that. Yeah. Hey, with Elise, we get those every once in a while.
You get, I'm surprised. I constantly surprise people.
I love it. Well, shit, I've been low key thinking. I might try to get into like a little fling. I really might.
Don't get caught up.
No. That's the thing.
That's what happened with me.
That's what's happening in my head is like, can you do this without getting caught up? Because like I'm ready to just like kind of put myself out there and have someone a little bit. I'm like, do I really need it right now?
It's so hard because I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm really happy, you know, with Hometown.
Sure.
But a part of me is like, fuck, like I kind of miss being single. I kind of don't want to miss out because like all my friends keep saying like, I don't want you to be lame. I don't want you to miss out. And then in my brain, I'm like,
I don't think you are though.
Am I
honestly.
turning lame? Like,
no,
what am
I think you've shown you're not.
Okay.
I really do.
I think so too, and I can be crazy when he's around.
And I think that's exactly what everyone's concerned about. Is like, are you still going to be the same you? And we have shown, yes, you know,
I am still
you're making progress internally, which is great. But you're still also like you're just going and having fun. Like it's
like
awesome.
I have someone who I can bring along with me, who lets me go be myself. So I think that's the most important thing. Sorry to talk about him, but yes. It started out as like a cute little I'll fuck around with him until like I moved to the city like whatever and here we are.
Yeah.
So but I'm very much a 0 to 100 person, and I think it depends on the person with you.
Right. I think I can do it. I guess I just gotta figure out, do I really want to put the time in? Because you do have to involve a little time. Absolutely.
That is something too, because I have to like almost have to like schedule out in my head like. Have I talked to this person today? Like, have I, you know what I'm
same.
Like, isn't that weird?
It's just like, that's someone I have to kind of answer to in a way. Like, is that the right way to say that? Like, not that you have to, but I just don't want to.
Answering to you has like a negative connotation.
I don't want to waste their time, is what I mean. Like, if they're putting effort in, like, I want to make sure I can put the same effort back.
Right. Like, you want to give the same energy.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Honestly, I feel like you don't know until you're already there and you're like, this is good.
Yeah.
I feel like just with everything in life, don't force it. Just let it happen and let it roll.
I just like getting on here and fucking talking about my shit because, you know, this is therapy too, right?
This is so much therapy.
I love it. But, and this is another reason why I'm also like, well, don't get into it. Because I texted my neighbor. You remember that? Like,
who's naked in your shower with her roommate? Yes!
I text my neighbor. Well, sad. But I was like, yo, like, you know, I'm in the area more. Like, would you ever want to hang out? Just didn't respond. I was like, all right, well, you lost that chance.
Oh, that kind of breaks my heart for you.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Because you weren't even being creepy.
Oh, no. It was, but I don't blame her. Like, I didn't kind of respond to her either because it was like, I was never there. Like, what's the point? Yeah.
Yeah, but now she knows that you. Well, I guess move on.
It is what it is. I just want to give everyone an update. That's not happening.
That hurts my feelings.
Oh, we're not gonna get butthurt over it.
I don't want someone treating my bestie like that.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll fight a bitch.
I'll fight a bitch. Another random thought. I'd say you're done with your hot mess.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm done.
Yeah. Dude, so I've been living, and my roommate's here actually. Shout out.
Woo!
Do you care? Say your name. You don't give a fuck. What did he say?
He says he does not care.
Yeah, shout out my roommate Austin.
Why don't we plug him?
Yeah, honestly.
While we are here,
we've kind of plugged him a couple times. Yeah,
establish.
Yeah, go.
Who
follow.
Austin is.
Austin is my roommate. He also helps us with the audio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've talked about it a couple times, but go follow him, JP Austin Official on Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah.
and our intro outro song
Yeah, and you'll see.
are his making.
And he'll be he'll be in our content and he'll be around. So it's good. Yeah, we get
we
that
love
character.
him. We love you.
Yeah.
Aw, look at
But
him.
so he has cats, and I used to only be a dog person, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm kind of off that. I like animals in general.
I think the older you get, the more you're just like, oh yeah, like who
like-
cares, dog versus cat. I will still choose to have a dog over a cat, but like cats are chill.
I think I'm the same way. It's like it's kind of nice. I just come home like, oh, what's up, Lola?
I know.
The cats' names are Philly and Lola. We love it.
I love those cats.
Philly cheesesteak, baby.
Yes, baby. Is that why it's named Philly?
Yep.
Fuck, it's named after his favorite.
Yep. So yeah, I just thought that was like, I don't know. There's dog people, cat people. You know, I just like them all. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, here's my thing. I like cats on my terms.
Okay.
Because cats still kind of freak me out because they're so unpredictable.
Sure.
You know, like Austin's cats, they're chill. They're not gonna like attack me or anything.
That's true.
But one of my good friends, her cat, I love her, and I love her cat. I don't like her cat. I love her cat, but I don't like her cat.
Okay, you gotta explain.
Because I'll just be sitting there with my legs crossed.
Yeah.
Just like this, you know, and I always like tap my, like, I don't know, my feet are always
Just
tapping.
an anxious person, I guess.
I don't know, I guess.
Yeah,
the
I do
cat
that.
will just like come up and claw your feet if you're moving them.
Oh, that's annoying as fuck.
And I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with
Yeah,
that
no,
shit.
we're out. No.
Nope. Or if you like play with him, he goes a little too hard, and I'm like, no, don't fuck
Yeah.
with that.
Dude, I just realized we've been talking really fast. You think it's too much? No, I'm just.
Oh, I can't listen to my podcast on 1.25 though.
Oh, really?
Or 1.5, whatever. I listen to my podcast like really fast.
I don't know how you do that. I can't keep up.
I think it explains a lot about me as a person.
It does. I think we talked about this a little
We've
bit.
definitely
Yeah.
talked about this. Yeah, my brain just retains like so much. And I'm like, I feel like I'm smarter.
Sure.
Also, I'm canceling public transportation.
Wait, why?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I had a
Are
really
you
bad
just-
experience on the train.
Well, what happened?
So first of all, I overreact.
Yeah.
I mean, no secret there.
Right. Of course.
I was like so freaking anxious to ride the train and go to the train by myself.
I mean, I get that. It's a new thing.
I
You-
know, and
yeah.
I was like embarrassed. I'm like, oh wow, I'm really not a city girl yet.
I mean, that makes sense because like I'll go into something and I'd rather have a friend with me if it's like something new. I don't know about you.
Yes.
Did you have anybody with you, or you?
Nope.
No, you.
I was alone. I was on the phone with my roommate the whole time because
Yeah.
she had taken the train like the week before or whatever.
Yeah.
Or before I have, and I was like freaking out. And well, I got in a car accident while I was in the Uber on my way to the train station. How?
What are the chances?
What are the odds?
Dude, literally your life. It blows my
I
mind.
don't understand. I was like, what did I do to deserve this? So I gave someone like $5 as I was like running to get my train.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's like, this is some good karma to put back into the universe.
Hey, you know, at
know?
least you made it.
At least I made
least
it.
you made it.
I made it. And
That's
first
wild.
first thing, I sit down because I'm just like, I just need to sit down. There's a bag of chips. I was like, oh, someone left these. Gross. Put them on the floor.
Right.
This guy comes up and he was like, I was sitting there. Those are my chips.
Oh no, dude, that's such an awkward thing. It's like, oh, sorry.
I was like, I'm sorry to disrespect your chips.
Yeah, sorry about the chips. That guy probably all he cared about was his food. Absolutely.
I know. It was like a bag of like Fritos. I'm like, ugh, who eats Fritos?
Unreal.
So then I scurry on next to the next person I see, sit down next to him. He seems super nice. I was like, oh, train friend.
Great, yeah.
He gives me a peach ring. It's my favorite candy.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, I don't know what the fuck I thought there. My mind just went sexual. Anyways, continue.
No,
Yeah.
like the little gummy, you know what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about.
got you now. Yep.
And we're talking, and then all of a sudden it turned weird really quick.
Oh no.
And he just like kept asking me the same questions. I was like, ooh, I'm just like getting weird vibes. So I like put my AirPods in. I'm like, all right, let me just like watch TikTok for 3 fucking hours.
That's me to a T. If I'm anywhere in public and like I have to sit somewhere for a long, extended period of
Yeah.
time, I'm not talking to you. Like I'll maybe say hey and like what's
no,
up.
I
but
like wanted to, but I also was just like,
I don't know.
I don't know. The vibes were off, and like no one was talking on the train, so I was like,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
feels
Oh,
weird.
especially that. Yeah, you don't want to
This
be
just
that
like
loud.
didn't feel right.
No.
And so it started like getting weirder as like every 30 minutes, like I felt like something weird happened.
Sure.
But just to give you a little brief little like synopsis, he started like kind of touching my leg with his hand.
Oh no.
After he was telling me how he was just visiting his girlfriend.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I'm on my way to see my mans. And he was like, oh, I'm so happy for you.
What's he doing? Like the, I don't know. You kind of just like, I don't understand. What'd he do? He just kind of grazed
So we
it,
were
or?
literally like this, and his hand was just on my leg for a second.
just.
It was just
just
there.
there,
And all of a
yeah.
sudden, I was just like there. And I was like,
That's weird.
what the fuck?
That's weird.
And so then I had to go to the bathroom, which never use the bathroom on a train.
Sure.
Shouldn't have had to tell you that, but you know,
Here we
gotta
are.
do what you gotta do.
Yep.
So I come back and Mans is using my fucking phone charger.
Oh, he just straight up took it?
He just tried to take my phone charger.
What is this guy? What's he doing?
It was so weird. So I sit back down. I'm like,
It's his world. We're just living
I
in it.
guess. I fucking guess. And I'm like, well, my phone is only at 30%.
You guess just let it
I
ride
just
out a
let
little
it
bit?
ride.
Yeah, that's what I would
And
do
then
too.
he was like pretending to be asleep. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh, no.
And then he like woke up suddenly. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use your charger. I'm like,
But you did.
and the
Yeah.
worst part, he went back to sleep, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
Because I was going home, and this train takes you all the way to New Orleans. So he
Okay.
had to stop
Yeah,
in
right.
Memphis or some shit.
Dude, that's my biggest fear is like falling asleep and then just like missing my stop. And now I'm just stuck on
I've
there.
missed my stop many a times on a train.
Sucks.
Yep. But so I was almost home. I was like, all right, I have 20 minutes.
Sure.
I'm almost home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see hometown.
Home stretch. We're almost there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
see hometown. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get some dick. We're gonna be good.
Life's good.
Life's
Yeah,
gonna be good in 20 minutes.
You're starting to get excited. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
so
good.
we hit this bump, and Mans grabs my leg,
Oh.
and then goes back to sleep. Did not acknowledge it.
What?
So,
Wait, what? Does this guy just not get physical attention from his girlfriend or
I
what? Like,
don't
what?
know. I don't know, and not to like roast him too hard, but I was like, look, he was on his phone, and I'm like, I'm nosy as fuck, so I'm like
Right.
looking over, like, well, I wonder what this dude's doing, and he was just reading Facebook comments,
Oh, he's
and
one
I'm
of
like,
dude.
what are you
Okay,
doing?
how old was this guy?
He was probably around our age, I'm assuming.
Oh,
He
really?
looked
Okay.
young,
Hmm.
like I would say mid-20s.
I don't know what. Yeah, I mean, this guy just clearly seems like he's very nosy, personal, like
I
in
don't-
other people's business.
I don't know. It was just, I just think he's weird. I think he was homeschooled or something, and just like doesn't know, like he doesn't
Understand.
he doesn't understand like social cues. It's like
That's
he's either
true.
like too much or just like nothing.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? He can't read the room.
It would be you to sit next to him. It would be like
I know.
Now, could
I almost
you-
got
could
attacked
you-
by a dog too. Like I don't know what kind of karma.
the fuck. I guess it wasn't 5 that you needed to give him a 20 or something. Not enough, you said. Dude,
Not enough.
Wait, so like you couldn't pick your seats, like you kind of.
No.
See,
And-
I would have got up after like the
The-
chip thing. I would have been, oh, this is awkward. I'm gone. Yeah.
Well, the chip thing was with someone else.
Oh, that was something.
That was someone else. I
Yeah.
stole his seat, and I should have just been like, "Oh, do you just want to?"
Yeah,
sit right here?
Yeah.
Nope. After when I went up to the bathroom, I was gonna kind of look in to see if there were any extra seats. Nope.
Mm,
So
no bueno. Hey,
no
well,
bueno.
you
But
know
I
what?
made it home. I got food. I got dick, and
Honestly, it's not your worst experience.
not my
so,
worst experience.
You've had a guy stroking his dick. It's you've been through a lot in the past month if you really think about it.
Yeah, I need therapy.
What the fuck, dude? You're doing something behind closed doors that we don't know about because you're just attracted to weirder shit.
I like I've said
That's just
so
your
many
life.
times before. I attract the weirdos.
It's weird.
I'm ready for hometown to like open his closet door and there just be like weird shit in
Dude.
there or something like.
We talked about it before. He's gonna have the doll. He's gonna have the
or
doll.
he's gonna be like, I'm really into taxidermy.
Oh my god, are we going that far with it? What's the fucking where they fuck like dead people? Necrophilia? No.
Oh, necrophilia.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
I don't want to think about that because I actually like Hometown. I've gotten to
We
meet
do
him a
like
couple
Hometown.
times, and we do like
I'm just
Hometown.
kidding.
So-
Well,
seriously.
it's like
but-
I've dated a cheater. I've dated an alcoholic. I've dated a full blown psychopath. What's next? Murderer.
I don't, dude. You're on the right path. You're going towards it. Yeah. So some random thoughts. I don't know if girls do this, but I saw a tweet or something. It was like a girl tweeted, and she's like, "Why do guys sit in their car when they get home? Do you do that? So like I'll get home and I know I have friends who do it too, but literally I'll sit in my car for like 10 minutes and then my friend, he'll sit in his car for like a half hour. One time I swear to God, I was sitting inside and I saw he parked. I was like, oh, I'll come in. I just like got distracted. He sat in his car for 45 minutes. Just
What?
like listening to music on his phone. Is that not a thing? For girls anyways? Cause I know I do it.
I don't know if that's just like a guy thing. I don't know.
Cause that was the tweet. She's like, why do guys always sit in their car? Like, why
I don't know.
you
Maybe
just
you
go
just
in?
need to like chill for a second.
I just say
I
that-
don't know. That's so weird. I know like hometown. One time he does that a lot too.
Yeah,
Like, he'll
no.
just sit in his car, just like take a breath, like after like a long day at work.
Right,
You
just
know, just like
decompress.
decompress a
Yep.
little bit, and he like fell asleep one time
Oh,
in his car.
dude, I'm with it.
I
don't
guess
know,
it
dude.
is a guy thing.
I didn't know girls did it too. Cause
I
yeah,
don't
it's
know.
just kind of fucking nice to. Maybe it's just also that's like our privacy, you know, kind of like if you don't have a man cave in a way.
Yeah, like and
That's
also
kinda
like
what I
your
consider
car is, I don't know, for
Guys-
me, my car, everything, you know, like
Right.
that was more so like my meditation was like driving around, like listening to music and
Oh,
just like
that's yep.
breathing. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely. Oh
sometimes
my
if I was
God.
stressed, I would just like take a drive and just
Oh, when I'm
vibe.
I love like I wish like you could smoke and drive because like I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
just driving in general is fun for me. Like I just enjoy just the like you said, listen to music, podcasts, decompress,
Yeah.
and then throw some weed on top. Holy fuck, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I can't smoke and drive.
No, oh no, I'm not.
I will.
Don't do that either.
Don't
We're not
smoke
saying
and drive,
that.
but like
Ooh, yeah, that'd be
I like
dangerous.
get. Oh no.
Yeah, you're already no. We don't need you doing that.
What?
You're already a terrible driver.
not that bad.
Okay, well, you're
On
an
a
anxious
on a
driver.
scale of 1 to 10, how bad am I?
7. No hesitation. 7. Promise. You're not a 10 because we know a 10 and it's scary. It's terrifying. Yes, but
Wait, who's a 10?
friend like 1 or whatever. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I was like, is that what you're
Yeah,
Have you been
yeah.
in the car with her before?
Yeah, a couple times. It was the most like I dead ass like.
Oh,
You
yeah.
like kind of gave me like a heads up, and then
Yeah, I have to give people a heads up when she's driving. It like gives me anxiety.
like
Yeah.
we love her, like she's awesome, but
No, she's the best, but
I-
she's not a good driver.
literally the moment you said that, just anxiety the whole way. I think it was like a 10-minute trip, and we're just like swerving around. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm gonna
Maybe
die.
I
This is
shouldn't
it.
have warned you.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I would have found out real quick because no, but you, yeah. So I'm giving you. A
I
7.
hate the fact that like me and one of my best friends were bad drivers because it gives women a horrible.
Oh, I'm not saying all women are
You
horrible
know.
drivers, but yeah, I'm no. If I have my choice over,
Blame my freaking driving instructor in high school.
is it really that?
It's their fault.
Is it that?
I wasn't properly trained
All right, we'll give
to
it.
operate a motorcycle.
Got to go back, relearn. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I just thought that was I didn't know if
That
girls
is
did
funny.
That.
Right, it is time for my questions for men.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What do we got?
Usually it's attacking and weird or whatever.
Right.
This one's a little bit on the serious side.
Sure. All right.
So, what do men have insecurities about? Like, for example, like obviously we all have insecurities. We all have things we wish we could change about ourselves.
Right.
But like, for example, like me and my friends will always pick out like, oh, I wish I could have lip filler, or you know, like I'm really like insecure about like my dark under eyes. I want to get like Botox and like all like stupid little insecurities that like don't really mean anything.
Right. Yeah.
But it's like little things that you wish you could change about yourself. Because I feel like we never hear men say like, I hate my eyebrows.
well, yeah. Of course not.
You know?
Or you got to think about it. What does a guy care about? Muscles.
Right.
Honestly, hair maybe.
Hair.
You know, a bad haircut. I get insecure about that. Yeah.
Do you get insecure about like zits? If you have like a zit on your
Yeah,
face?
I don't anymore. But a guy like when he grows up, like
Yeah.
just puberty, going through puberty, that's a big thing for
Right.
sure. Oh, voice is a big one.
Oh.
I think it took me a while, but just men in general, just I think anybody in general doesn't really like their voice, but
Yeah.
guys for sure. I think we struggle with like,
Oh.
because sometimes when I hear myself on the mic, I'm like, ooh, I hate that.
And like when your voice like cracks sometimes.
Yeah, shit like
or-
that. Like,
Like, is it not low enough, or like what? Just like voice in general.
I mean, think about it. You got your Matthew McConaughey's of the world. It's like shit. Like everybody loves him.
All right.
Like if I had the fucking Weeknd's voice, bro,
Yeah.
I'm slaying every weekend.
Yeah,
I wish
every
weekend the Weeknd's slaying, bro.
Yeah.
but dead ass, like just it's little stuff like that. We don't necessarily care more like. I mean, appearance is definitely big, but it's not going to be the little things. Oh, my eyebrows got to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's more of just if it's noticeable, that's when it's like.
And then you pick at it. And yeah.
Exactly.
It makes sense because I just didn't know because like I feel like we don't really talk about men's insecurities.
Yeah, I'm sure
and like men
there's
get to
more.
have insecurities. If you want to get Botox, get it.
Well, here's
You're
one.
insecure about your ankles, do it.
Penis size.
Penis height, yeah.
I mean, it's a real thing. Like
Yeah.
guys, like I don't think it should matter at the end of the day. Like it's just all about
The
like
motion of the ocean.
yeah,
outside
absolutely.
of the ship.
But yeah, if you have a small dick, you're obviously not gonna feel great.
How do you know you have a small dick?
I don't know. I think every
It's
guy.
like guys really don't like are out here comparing their dicks to each other, right? Because I
you'd be-
really thought like men did that.
I mean, I think some friend groups probably do. I wouldn't
Not
be
your
surprised. I have never compared my dick, no. But I think
Yeah.
the average, I think the guy just growing up.
Do you like
just,
tell your friends how big your dick is or no?
I don't. I'm sure at some point it just gets brought up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you working with? Like, I don't know. Like,
Oh.
that's more of like when you're just growing into your like self. Like,
Yeah.
at this age, I don't. Hopefully you
Like,
don't
hey,
give a
bro,
fuck.
How
Like,
many inches?
yeah, like
That'd be
who,
kind of weird.
who the
right?
fuck cares? Yeah,
Right.
I don't. You know what? If it's working for you, great. That's all I need
Well,
to know.
I just feel like we should normalize men having insecurities other than just like
absolutely.
I want to be muscular.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
know, like super little insecurities like that I have and all my friends have.
Yeah.
I don't want to call them stupid, but it's like they're not life changing. You know,
mean,
like that kind of thing.
That would just cap it off. The big one would be just like body type. I mean that's with a girl too.
Yeah.
But the guy, like you compare yourself, and especially me before I kind of got really into working out.
Mm-hmm.
I just like would see all these guys at the gym. I'm like, fuck, why can't I look like that? And then it's just you shouldn't.
Well, I do
want
want to ask, like, what is your most insignificant insecurity? You know, like the thing that doesn't really matter that much, like that only you think is an issue. Like, for example, I feel like I have really big hands. You know, like what
Sure.
is your? Well, I'm asking, like, you know, yours too, but like, what is your most insignificant insecurity?
I don't know.
I wouldn't say my hands, but like just something. Like, what would you say?
I'm really I'm not ashamed to say it. I just really don't know what it would be. Cause I think I'm kind of at the point where I truly just, this is what you get.
It is
You
what
know?
it is.
Like,
Yeah.
sorry, if you don't like it, you can leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. We love that energy.
I think maybe mine would be,
Your dick size. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
I'm just
right.
kidding.
I'm good with it. I don't really give a fuck. You know what? If it works, that's all that matters, right?
Right.
That's another thing too. Insecurity in the bedroom. That's a big one for guys. Like not being able to last long. Just shit like that. Like
Yeah.
just not working functionally or properly.
Right.
Compared.
I feel like there's like so much that goes into. I mean, because like for example, like girls like getting wet. Like sometimes that takes a lot. Like you're
Yeah.
not in the mood or like something's just weird.
Right.
Like a lot's on your mind.
Yep.
Birth control.
Yeah,
You know, like
absolutely.
that's an insecurity too. But like you have to like get that shit like
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, that's like, I don't think.
Yeah, and then the girl thinks it's their fault, and then it's a whole.
that's
Everyone's insecure in that situation.
That's when it's awkward. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. like,
Mhm.
this is just over now, I guess.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I could give you one. I'll think about it. I'll
If
just
we
shout
think
it
about
out.
it, we'll shout it out.
Yeah.
You'll know.
Absolutely. All right. Well, now I want to do a reading. Like, we'll react. We kind of react to stories, readings, whatever.
Right,
I don't
okay.
remember what the fuck we called it.
I don't know either.
Here's our reading for the week. Fuck it.
All right.
All
This
right.
is our reading assignment.
Yeah, right. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, so it's a 18-year-old female and a 20-year-old male.
Okay.
So the female I'm talking to, or the person, 18-year-old female, I'm 20 male talking to. Okay.
So the man's talking to he's talking about the girl.
Yep. So the girl believes in Santa. And so he's asking, is it appropriate to pursue a relationship or not? And so he found out she believes in Santa. This makes me question whether or not she's mature enough for a relationship.
No.
Okay, yeah. I can tell she really likes me, and I like her back to some extent. Nice. But I can't get over how wrong it feels to be dating someone who believes in Santa. I mean, most people figure out by adolescent that Santa isn't real. I figured it
Yeah.
out at age 12, I think. Yeah.
I was a late bloomer with Santa.
Were you?
I was like 6th grade.
I think
I believed in Santa until like 6th grade. Yeah.
I was probably closer to like 4th grade. I mean, yeah, I think kind of right now.
Everyone said it, but I like couldn't give it up.
Right?
I was like, no, Santa.
I refuse.
Santa has to be real. No, first of all,
Well, here.
I think a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old is weird. Unless if she's like a freshman in college and he's a 20-year-old, so he would be
yeah, one
like
of those.
a junior. Like,
Yep.
but still, like I feel like that's kind of once he turns 21, he should cut that shit off because I feel like if you're 21 and you're dating someone younger,
Yeah, that's weird.
that's weird.
But just being 18 and believing in Santa.
Which I don't want to like shit on somebody because maybe like there's more that goes into it.
Sure.
You know, like, but I would, yeah. I couldn't date someone who believes in Santa.
Yeah, so let's continue because
No.
I think there's more.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
so the fact that she's 18 and still believes has me worried. What should I
Yes.
do? She also professed to be in love with me, even though we've only been on one date, which is much too soon to be in love.
Walk
if you ask
away.
me. Yeah,
Baby girl,
honestly-
I'm so sorry, but walk the fuck away.
yeah.
That's too soon. Also, like, okay, she's 18. Like, we've all been there. And like, you know, like, I feel like she is just not mentally capable to have, like, a mature relationship.
At the moment,
when
yeah.
you're 20, you're not going to have a mature relationship,
Right.
but you're at least in college. And
You're a
it's-
little
it's
more
different.
mature. Yeah.
It's obviously dating when you're 20 years old and dating now, like, at our age is
completely
different things. But
Yeah.
the first date.
Yeah.
No.
No.
She's probably clingy. I feel like I don't want to like speak on her behalf, but I definitely feel like she's very immature. The fact that she still believes in Santa, but I don't want to hate because there might be like some like maybe she was like babied as a kid and it's not like I don't want to blame that
Yeah.
on her. It's
Right.
probably like how she was raised or whatever.
Yep.
But there's no way if you still believe in Santa and you said I love you on the first date, you're not ready for a relationship. Also, bro, you're 20, date someone else.
See the red flags.
See the red
They're
flags.
there. The red flags are
Exactly.
there. Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know. I just thought it was
I think
interesting.
girly just needs time to like mature. I
Maybe
think
just
she
see the world a little bit.
I think she needs to open her mind a little bit. She needs to go to a frat party or something.
Yeah, go get double team, dick down.
Oh no, not that. No, I'm just saying like go to a party and like
I know.
mingle. Oh my god, I did not mean it like that.
I know.
Okay, I hope it didn't come across like that.
No, you didn't. That's just me.
Okay, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, shit. Well, I think we can get into our topic. We got a big one.
We have something.
Yeah, we apologize for the wait, but I think it's
But
going to be worth
It's
it.
definitely worth the wait.
100%.
So as we know, Pride Month, baby.
woot.
Woo!
Shout out.
So I don't know how the fuck to like announce it.
I mean, we just say we have a friend on.
So we have a friend on, and as we know, this podcast is girls versus a guy's perspective, and we want to start getting other perspectives out there.
Absolutely.
So we have my gay best friend, who we're gonna do an interview. We're gonna get into it, what it's like dating, everything, like.
And so this is the guy's perspective, right? We're having, and then we also have another friend. Hopefully, sometime we can get on one of your girlfriends.
One of my
too.
girlfriends.
So, we just thought it makes sense.
Yeah, like
Pride
we want to
Month,
celebrate Pride, and we want people to know.
We support it.
That
Absolutely.
We are team LGBT.
Absolutely. So
I really wanted that to rhyme, but it really didn't.
it didn't.
It's okay. It didn't hit. It didn't hit.
Didn't hit.
Shit's not hitting today. It's okay.
Hey.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll get into our interview now.
Where should we start? As we want to do our duty. We obviously are bringing awareness, but what can society and people outside the community do to help you guys feel more accepted?
Not make it a big deal.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like whenever I introduce myself to someone, I almost kind of feel like I just be like, have to tell them, like, oh yeah, and I'm gay. Like, why does that even matter? It shouldn't matter. Like, one, you could probably just tell by the way I look. Like, I look a little bit more like masculine, I guess. I don't know. I'm the way I look, how I want to look.
Sure.
But it's almost like you have to just out yourself, and getting past that, I think, would just be amazing. Make it normal. Just normalize it.
That kind of goes along with, our message of live for you. And that's exactly what we're trying to do here. We just want to make everyone's lives easier. Everyone should be able to live for who they are.
lives a completely different life. And I think that's a big issue within our entire world is everyone compares their life to someone else's.
Mm-hmm.
We go through so many different experiences. Everyone's day is completely different. Like, just because you had a bad day doesn't mean that person next to you is having a bad day. They could be having an absolutely amazing day.
Right.
Why judge people just based off of experiences and shit like that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, with all these labels now, and it's great that we have them, and you know, everyone can identify. Is there the thought of, you know, now with the awareness being where it is, does a label give you a sense of purpose, or does it make you feel more boxed in at this point? Like, does that actually help?
You know, like, I have mixed feelings about labels overall.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the importance of them, but I also kind of feel like it separates everyone. Still.
Exactly.
And I'm just not a big fan of labels. Like, there's so many different labels out there in the world, and not just with sexuality, it's just with other things too. And at some point, it's like, if we keep adding more, that's in a way good, but for me personally, I just feel like it separates us more.
So going off of labels and everything, how you said it separates everybody, does that put strain on the relationship within the LGBT community with, you know, trans, gay, lesbian, bi, all of that? Does that create any strain on your relationship with somebody else in the LGBT community?
Yeah, I think it can, yeah. Because, I don't know, like, for example, I just feel like there's a lot of people out there, like, just because, like, there's two gay guys that are, like, I have a gay best friend. And I've gotten asked, are you guys dating? Are you guys fucking? No, we're best friends. Like, that, like,
right.
Just because we're both gay doesn't mean we're attracted to each other. We're, like, fucking, like, it does add a lot of pressure because they just assume two gay men together.
Right.
Right. Like, they have to, so, because I know someone who's gay, you're gay, you guys should be together because you're gay.
Right.
Yeah, I need more gay friends, but, yeah, like, just, I don't know, I've gotten it multiple times, like, oh, are you guys fucking? No, we're just really good friends, like.
Yeah, it's literally, he's your best friend, but he's gay. Like, why is it gotta be more than that?
He's my best friend, but it helps that he's
It's so funny
gay.
how, like, so many things can relate because it's like, oh, well, a girl and a guy best friend, like,
They must be hooking up.
You know?
Yeah, like, it doesn't matter, like, I don't know, yes, it can add strain with stuff like that.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, you know, so kind of thinking about back when you were going through your journey and, you know, figuring out who you are, kind of talk to, you know, maybe someone who's listening to this and maybe they're, you know, they don't know if they're gay or they're just trying to figure out who they are and they got some questions. What is some advice you would give to that person who's just trying to figure it out?
It's a very confusing process. It's a very lengthy process. I started questioning myself, honestly, when I was probably about 14, 15. I lost my gay virginity to a man when I was 16. And you just kind of just experiment along the way. That's how you find out your sexual preferences, your likes, dislikes, people you're attracted to, people that you're not attracted to. Just, it's a very lengthy process. I came out to my friends. They knew before me, obviously. But I came out to them when I was 19. And then I went to college, came out to them there, acted straight in college for a minute, unfortunately.
How was that?
That wasn't fun. And then I came out to my family. For a select few people in my family when I was about 21, 22.
Sure.
And I'm 25 now. And the last person I came out to was my grandmother. And I came out to her a few months before I turned 25, and that was in May. So like,
almost a 10-year process.
Yeah, it's been long because, like, it's a self-discovering journey. And it's okay. Like, some people realize it much sooner. Some people realize it much later. And it's okay.
Yeah.
And the way I see it is, like, you do you. You are who you are. You're perfect the way you are. And don't hate yourself. I hated myself for so long. But then one day I was just like, fuck this. Like, I want to be happy. Like, this is who I am, and I'm accepting it. And one day, you will.
And that shit just like breaks my heart to hear the fact that you hated yourself, and so many people hate themselves for just there's like sexual urges, and they're just like, you can't fucking help that shit. And like, I know like it's kind of like silly coming, you know, from this like basic straight white girl, you know, but it's just like it hurts me so much that as a society, like, it is 2021. Why can we not just grow the fuck up and not care what people do behind closed doors, because it has no effect on
Yeah,
your
like,
life.
why does someone else's life have to
Literally.
greatly impact what you do in your life? I think you can manage. It's a respect thing of, like, you know, just respect people for who they are. At the end of the day, you know, you'd want that the same from
Exactly.
others.
It's so great to have a support system, whether like no matter the type of person, no matter who you are, who you love, having a support system makes a world of a fucking difference.
Absolutely.
In having a good life, you know, like that is, it's so key to, you know, surround yourself. It doesn't have to be family, it can be friends, you know, like just surround yourself with people who make you feel good and who accept you and love you no matter what the fuck you do.
Oh, yeah, I have an amazing support system. And it's not just, like, a support system within the LGBTQ plus community, but, like, in the straight community. I have a lot of straight friends. Like,
I feel like the LGBTQ plus community has the best sex, hands down, right?
I'd say so. I have pretty great sex.
I just said, I feel like you guys are, you know, just on the dance floor. Fuck it. You want to do it right now? Here we go.
I mean, like that. I've traveled to a few different cities, and I've seen people have sex at bars, and I'm like, whoa.
It's a different breed, but
Dude,
yeah,
the fuck
go
up.
off.
Speaking of bars, let's get into our weekend a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
And I want
I just have to
Preston's.
say-
I want to hear Preston's side of this.
Oh, man. I think
I just have to say, go to a gay bar.
yeah.
Go to a gay bar. With I would say, obviously, don't just show up. I feel like go with your gay bestie to a
Yeah.
gay bar. You will have the best time of your life. Gay bars are the best vibe, especially if you're a girl. You can dance, you can grind, you can kind of flirt and not feel scared. You know? Like,
Literally.
no one's trying to fuck you,
Literally.
and you can just have the best time. Like, oh, I love my gay men. I hope that's not weird to say.
No, we support it. Yeah.
I had a blast.
Oh my God.
We walked out of the bar and the sun was out.
Yeah, that's when you
Yeah.
know it's like, oh, and I was
The bars don't, like, I feel like the night never ends.
I was still ready to go too. It was, yeah, you guys literally, like, that is something I will, yeah, I obviously have some gay friends, but I'm telling you, every time I party with, you know, the few times I have partied with, you know, some of my gay friends, it's the best night I have every time. It's unreal. You guys just know how to do it.
Yes, no one
We
can
know how to have
party
fun.
like the LGBT community. No one can do it like they can. No one can.
I would,
No, we don't-
Mason, I was going to ask,
Like, we're just here for a good time.
yeah, exactly. And speaking of a good time, so how does the gay community view dating apps? You know, is it more of a positive or negative thing? Because I'm just picturing two dudes. Man, you know, I'm horny. I can't imagine another dude. Dude, that's got to be wild. Like, what's the experience like on dating apps?
I hate dating apps.
Okay.
I mean, primarily Grindr.
Mhm.
I think,
Oh my gosh, Grindr's scary.
yes, it is. I downloaded it. I deleted it. Haven't had it for a while. Downloaded specifically for Elise because when I was visiting, she's like, I want to see Grindr. I was like, okay, I hope you're ready to see a lot of dick and ass and no face.
Sure enough.
And that's exactly what happened.
I was not disappointed. It was like a little camera roll full of just men that you can just click on.
Just pick
yeah.
your choice.
And yeah, and it's just, I think it's a little creepy how accurate it is to location because at Elise's apartment, the first profile was literally like 344 feet away.
What?
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard, like, the horror stories that have come out of like those gay dating apps. Like people have gone to go meet up with someone to either like more than likely fuck,
Mm-hmm.
and that person ends up killing them.
Jeez.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's happened before.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Well, I'm just picturing.
People are sketchy.
Do they show faces on there? Because I'm just picturing like catfishing would be so easy if it's just straight dicks. Like what?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so easy. It is so easy. Like you can literally, you don't have to have a picture. You can literally
Wow.
just have a blank profile. You don't even have to add anything to your profile. It could literally just be a profile of nothing.
You know, hookup culture is big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hookup culture is huge in the gay community, and I hate that part of it.
Mesa, is there like anything gays can do like when they're out? Like, is there like this is gonna sound dumb, like a signal, like just something you can do to kind of point each other out?
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
Eye contact is big for guys, yes. Like, I don't know, like, if I, like, see a cute guy, like, walking by, I'm at a bar, I see him walk by, like, I'll, like, do, like, a few double, triple, maybe four take look, like, yeah, he's cute. But then, like, you just kind of, like, you know how sometimes you can kind of sense when someone's, like,
Yeah.
looking at you?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. A lot of eye contact, and yeah, like I'm not really one that goes up to someone and be like, "Hey, you're cute." Like I'm not that assertive. I rarely make the first move anyway, but from my experience, eye contact.
Kind of changing gears, unless Elise, do you have any follow-up question to that?
Honestly, I really don't. I feel like, I mean, is there anything else you want to say about dating, sex, anything within, your community?
Your entire life, just not even just being gay, just overall life. Everything is about trial and error. You learn from your mistakes.
And that's how you figure out who you are.
Exactly. Like,
Right.
again, life is just
Yeah,
an
like,
adventure
everybody's fucked
to
up,
explore,
you
to
know?
figure yourself out. And I really don't think even people who are like 60, 70, 80 years old still don't really fully know themselves. I feel like you won't fully know yourself until literally like the day before you die or the day of.
You could always,
Literally your life flashes
Always-
before your eyes.
yeah, always learn something new every day.
Exactly. And everyone can go through so much. Like,
Right.
we don't give ourselves enough credit. Like, people can go through so much shit and
Oh yeah.
still push through it.
And I think that's really what, you know, all this, you know, Pride Month is about, and what we're trying to do is, you know, extend this to just not just temporary, but, you know, every day. We just need to look at the community and just minorities in general, and that involves racism and all that. We're all alike.
At the end of the day, we're all the fucking same,
Yeah.
right? If you break us down in our simplest form.
Exactly.
You know, like we all have bones, we have blood running through our veins, everything. And it's just like, if we could just show a little like humanity towards other people
It's simple.
and just realize and like try to put, like what we're doing with this podcast, like you're seeing different perspectives and it's like, you can just put yourself in someone else's shoes for a day,
Yeah.
see how your perspective will change on life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that. Yeah, just say we'll probably wrap it up. But I just had a interesting one that my roommate actually wanted me to ask. What's just kind of what's your thoughts on having kids? Just kind of a fun one to send us off. But are you wanting to have kids, or how's that going to work for you? How do you see that in your future?
Right now, hell no. I don't want kids right now. I wanted to adopt because I like the
Okay.
idea of adopting because you're helping a kid that has nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They were left behind. And in a way, like, I've been left behind. I've lost people after I've come out.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's a completely different thing than, like, being adopted. But,
But
like,
you can relate.
just, I don't know. Yeah, like, I like the idea of just helping a kid that has no family. Yeah, eventually I can see myself having kids,
Sure.
but I would adopt.
I just say I've noticed just gay friends I have in my life and within the community, you guys just seem so compassionate and just so empathy and sympathize with others more. Just because I like what you said. You can kind of relate in a way of just you lose people in your life and you kind of go through the same struggles in different ways.
Again, why can't we show more compassion
Yeah.
for people? I
Same.
just don't understand.
My final word is if they can do it, you can do it too. I don't care you're straight, bi, gay, lesbian, just support everybody.
Yeah, no, I you're preaching to the choir. Go off, sis.
Mason, this was awesome. I'm glad we could. I think it works this time. Like, you know, any last thing you want to say? This was so cool to have you on.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for having me on. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know, just I guess to those who are questioning or even just struggling with just trying to accept it, like keep an open mind, and just know that everyone is different from you. Everyone goes through different journeys. Everyone makes different decisions, and what people do behind closed doors doesn't affect your life at all.
Mm-hmm.
And if you I would invite you to the closed door if I wanted you to be there. Like, it doesn't affect you.
Right.
Yep, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Live for you.
My final word will be free Britney.
Yes, free Britney.
Wow.
Britney, bitch.
Yes, that.
Awesome. Well, Mason, thank you again.
Right.
Seriously.
Thank you so much, Mason. We love you, and thank you for everything. You are one of the most amazing people I know, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life.
Absolutely. Likewise.
I love you both so much.
Absolutely,
Best
we love you.
ever. Thank you so much for going to fucking gay bar with me.
Dude, it was.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
It was. I'm hooked. It was so fun.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was awesome.
That was amazing.
I really hope it's gonna come together well, but I really hope you guys can take some things from that, because that, even like I kind of mentioned on there, you know, I'm just here to learn. I definitely don't know enough for sure.
Exactly. And I feel like it's our responsibility to learn, to be good, and
Exactly.
to ask the questions. And it's just going to make us better, more rounded, better for us and better for them and better for society as a whole.
Exactly.
If we all just like take the time to like really get to know somebody and like instead of like placing judgment, understand their story. What are their experiences?
Yep.
You know, on anybody that you come through in your life.
Yeah, literally.
Put yourself in their shoes, and there's going to be a different outcome on how you feel about them.
Seriously, just
Yeah.
don't be a hater.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Again, please leave a review on our page. Follow our Instagram at Ho with a Bro. Follow us on TikTok, Ho with a Bro. You can follow Preston and I at _ Miss Elise Marie
And Preston Y12.
on Insta.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
If and when I'm the champion, this could be the start of something new. This could be the start of something new. Oh yeah, this could be the start of something new. This shit came up about the